Michael, how long have you been here this morning?
Oh, since around 7:30. I still quite can't look at it. It's sort of hard. From the past 2 years of working, I know too many people: Bobby Reynolds, Amy Sloan, Michael Calvert, and I guess the thing that's the toughest is, I don't know. Since I was diagnosed a month ago, I mean, it sort of makes me feel like next year my name will be there.
Betty Rodka from Santa Monica, California.
And why are you here at the Names Project today, and what does it mean to you?
Well, it means a lot to me because at least 6 of my personal friends have died. I think it's an outrage. I'm angry. I'm a very angry woman.
We're talking to Cleve Jones, who was probably the principal organizer of the Names Project. Cleve, how long have you been working on this project?
Well, I had the idea on November 27th, 1985 at the Candlelight Memorial for Harvey Milk and George Moscone that we do every year in San Francisco. That particular year, the health department had announced that 1,000 San Franciscans had already died of AIDS. And I was so frightened by that I asked people who were coming to the Candlelight Memorial that year to bring a piece of paper or cardboard with the name of one person that they knew who had died. And at the conclusion of the Candlelight March, we took all of those signs to the San Francisco Federal Building, which is the site of the AIDS Arc Vigil. And we had ladders hidden in the shrubbery, and we went up the side of the building and covered the whole front facade of the Federal Building with these names. And it was a really striking visual. And hundreds of people stood around in the cold, wet night for hours and hours and hours looking at these signs until the rain finally washed them all off. And I was really struck by the fact that all of these people were standing there in the cold rain looking at these handwritten names on pieces of paper, and I knew then that we really needed a memorial, that we really needed it to help us that are still alive keep fighting. And then the image of the signs on the wall of the Federal Building gave me the idea of the quilt. But I didn't do anything about it for a year, and then a year ago, yesterday, my best friend of 14 years died. His name was Marvin Feldman, and we had been roommates for a long time. And it was just really hard to take. And shortly after that, I met you at the conference that started the March on Washington for Lesbian and Gay Rights, and I decided I would go ahead for Marvin and do it. And we did it.
Now that it's done, this is the first time it's really been unveiled on this scale.
Right.
What are your feelings?
It's beautiful. I knew that it was going to be big. I knew that the gay community was going to respond. What I wasn't prepared for was the beauty of it, and I wasn't prepared for all the moms and dads who stepped forward to help make the quilt. And I think that we're building a bridge between gay and straight people that's terribly important. And, you know, I think we forget that in many ways the moms and dads out there are in worse shape than we are, because at least in the gay community we take care of each other and we love each other. But these people in Wichita and Iowa and Illinois who are losing their children, they're not getting that support, and we're there for them. And